How I make crazy rave beats like this one. I always start with the bass for these kind of beats. The progression is a 1-6-3-7. I build tension by going from 1 to 6 here. Resolve that tension by going to A sharp, which is D sharp's 5th. And then we repeat that again by going to F. Then going from F to G is very tense. I don't really strategize like this when I'm making my melodies. Music theory is descriptive, not prescriptive. But the more and more music theory you learn, whether that's through actual learning or just through experience, the more tidbits you'll pick up that'll help you solve problems. So that lead just follows the bass in the chorus. Set up so one preset is hard pan left, the other preset is hard pan right, and we have one right in the middle. This makes a really powerful and wide noise. Using different presets or different sounds for each one of those elements also creates some richness and texture that you wouldn't get if you just use the same sound. This plug is pretty simple, just serves to give the track some breathing room. You'll notice it's actually really sparse and it's kind of filled in by the drums, as I'll demonstrate later. You'll notice this pluck has a lot more energy, especially when that second layer is placed on top of it. That helps transition from this little breathing space to the chorus. I also play it during the chorus to help make it sound even more full and crazy. I was really stuck writing this melody at first, so in order to craft it, I dragged and dropped a Cymatics MIDI, and then I tweaked that pattern over and over again until it hit like the perfect spot where it matched the bass notes and matched the sound I was going for. So pro tip right there, save your old melodies as MIDIs. Have references whether you have MIDI packs, if you're pulling from a track, or if you hear something you really like from another track, you can incorporate that in your own. No, it's not cheating. We're making music. We're not playing video games or taking a test. And then this pad just plays throughout chill breather section in between the two choruses. To craft it, I just ran it through Grow Speed. We have the half repeat stutter plugin, 1/4 gate, just to make it kind of stuttery. All the melodies are routed to the same mixer bus, and all we got going on is Nectar, which is a vocal enhancement plugin. This helps just make it louder, make it a little bit more powerful. Pretty decent amount of reverb. This just makes it sound so much more full, and it helps create that sound we're going for of the really washed out yet energetic EDM sound. And then finally we just shave off the lows so that way the bass has room to kick. Speaking of kicks, we do just a little bit of side chaining of the melody bus to the kick track. If you guys want an in-depth mixing tutorial, I'll do one at some point. These videos I've been focusing more on stuff like arrangement and thought processes rather than the more technical parts of mixing. But if there's interest, I'll be happy to do one of those videos at some point. So I'll kind of explain my philosophy behind this beat and kind of my process as a whole. I really wanted this track to like embody the feeling of being in a rave. So knowing that, I intended to keep things kind of stripped back, keep whatever melodies are there very catchy and kind of emotionally charged, and then make sure when the chorus comes in, it hits as hard as possible. I achieved this by kind of thinking about my arrangement first. So I decided, okay, I have the bass line, I have my support melodies, I have my catchy melody. Let's have the chorus come in first so it creates that energy right off the bat, and then we'll build our way back up to the next chorus. Knowing that allowed me to decide how I want to structure my melodies, how many melodies I need, what kind of drums should be in the track, and kind of everything just flows from having your intentions set out early. When your focus is on the experience and not the tools you use to sculpt that experience, your art becomes greater than the sum of its parts. Appreciate you watching this tutorial. If you're interested in using any of these melodies that I've showcased in some of my EDM tutorials, I actually dropped a loop pack. Link is right here. I pointed my finger in the right direction. Have a good day, and I appreciate you.